Hey friends, today I am going to review the book, Make Your Own Luck, Success Tactics You Won't Learn in Business School by Peter Cash and Tom Monty. Serendipity. Imagine that you are trying to close the biggest business deal of your career. All you need is venture capital to bankroll a group of scientists whose work shows tremendous commercial potential. Choose the things that are most important to you and give yourself, that is, give your time, energy, concentration, and commitment to them. Chances are very good that you will get the things you want from life. And then one day, as you are entering an office building through a revolving door, the door jams. Through the glass, you see a distinguished gentleman in his early 60s trying to get out the other side, and you realize it's him, your prospect. The door starts moving again and you follow him, introduce yourself, and the next morning you're having coffee with him in his richly appointed office. You successfully close the deal. It may sound far-fetched, but it's a true story, and hidden within it are the secrets to acquiring a more successful, rewarding career. The mystery of connection. In reality, this type of chance connection happens all the time. How do you explain that a TV producer once discovered a businessman to host his cable news program when he dialed a wrong number? How do you explain that an executive who had flown to another coast once found himself paired up on the links with one of the key clients he was scheduled to meet with that afternoon? Or that an applicant once walked into an office just as a key job became available? Opportunities arrive unexpectedly, usually as odd coincidences, and disguised in humble attire. For this reason, golden chances are often ignored or dismissed. The web of life seems to have a long memory and an even longer reach, returning to each of us good fortune or bad, depending on the seeds we have sown. What if such seemingly magical occurrences are actually happening around you on a regular basis? Actually, serendipity strikes all the time, but most people aren't prepared for opportunities that come in unexpected ways, at unexpected moments. It is as if a gift is being offered, and we refuse. Is your universe friendly? Albert Einstein said that there is one question that everyone must answer. Is the universe a friendly place? The answer to that question, Einstein said, determines both the quality of our lives and the character of our personalities. If you answer yes, the world is fraught with opportunities. If you answer no, it is mined with hidden perils. The way you act and react will hinge on this point of view. To take advantage of a serendipitous opportunity, you must trust in the essential friendliness of the circumstances. You begin to make the web of life work for you. So when coincidence arrives, a chance meeting on an airplane or in an elevator, look for the opportunity hidden within. Opportunities are paradoxical gifts. The only way you can obtain their rewards is to put something valuable at risk. The good you do. While serendipity might seem to operate purely by chance, there is a method to the madness of the universe. Good turns go rewarded, although often in unexpected ways. A case in point is the true story of the Scottish farmer by the name of Fleming who saved the life of the young Winston Churchill. Churchill had been rescued from a bog just as he was about to drown. Most people enter the workforce with a single priority in mind: financial reward. Churchill's father went to pay the poor farmer a visit. He offered the farmer a reward. The farmer steadfastly refused. However, Churchill's father saw the farmer's boy run out the door and across a meadow. "How about if I put your boy through school and see that he receives a proper education?" the elder Churchill offered. The farmer thought about it for a few seconds, and finally agreed. It's worth remembering that your job will require about a third of your adult life, or about half of your waking hours, which means that your work will shape you in ways that go far beyond your bank account. The farmer's son would eventually graduate from St. Mary's Hospital Medical School in London. He grew up to become Sir Alexander Fleming, the discoverer of penicillin. There is a rest of the story, however. At one point, Winston Churchill's life would again be endangered, this time by pneumonia. The new wonder drug penicillin was administered, and Churchill's life was saved again. The value of values. The major determinant of your success will be your values, and nowhere is the importance of values more evident than in business. Business is a cooperative enterprise, and takes place best in an atmosphere of trust. What most people don't understand is that knowledge of right and wrong is woven into the very fabric of our beings. There is something within each of us that demands that we act ethically toward others, and we pay a price when we refuse to listen to that small voice. The type of work that you do, the spirit with which you do it, and the atmosphere within your workplace, all combine to mold you into the person you will become. The real secret to success can be found in the story of Esther Kim and Kay Po. They were competing in a tournament for a spot on the U.S. Olympic Taekwondo team for the 2000 Summer Games. They had known each other for 13 years and were as close as sisters. But in the tournament finals, it came down to a last match between the two. The winner went to the Olympics and the loser went home. Po, who had defeated Kim in their last match, was the favorite. She had dislocated a knee in a previous bout, however, and would be forced to fight on one leg, leaving her no chance against Kim. Our value system helps us to make the most of our opportunities. When the two reported to the mat to compete, Kim forfeited the match and Po was announced the winner. Both wept. "It felt like the only right thing to do," Kim said later. "It did hurt, but winning a gold medal isn't everything. There are other ways to be a champion. If I don't have a gold medal around my neck, it's in my heart." An essential part of that secret to success is how we behave when the events seem darkest and most despairing, when our lives seem out of control. Self-sacrifice reminds us that there is a powerful force inside each of us, a thing inside that has us striving to do good. Here are the values to emphasize. Integrity. Most people think that integrity means doing what you say you are going to do. That's fine as far as it goes, but the reality is a little more complicated. People sometimes say yes to the wrong things, or they say yes when they really mean to say no. The pivotal issue, therefore, is knowing why you are saying yes when you give your answer. Are you really committed? If you make a commitment from the core of your being, you will be willing to pay the price for that commitment, and your integrity will emerge unthreatened. Sometimes, however, we say things to make others happy. That kind of thinking leads to compromise down the road. The truth is that very few things that are worth achieving are easy. Believe in yourself. Without passion, your work product will be lifeless. Knowing that your work is making a difference in the world allows you to throw yourself into it wholeheartedly. Speak of we, not of me. Japanese culture recognizes that success is achieved through cooperation and joint effort, as opposed to individual work. This principle is practiced at many successful U.S. companies, as well. Do business with people, not job titles. Whether you're dealing with the secretary of a small firm or the CEO of an international bank, you must truly respect people for the individuals they are. Opportunities come from people, and if you treat them with respect, you will be surprised by the opportunities that naturally flow your way. As Bill Gates, chairman of Microsoft, once said, "Be nice to nerds. Chances are you'll end up working for one." Be grateful. Maintaining a spirit of humility and thankfulness can change everything around you. Living in a country that constantly focuses on the future can have its downside. It can leave you empty and dissatisfied unless you learn to nurture a sense of contentment about your own life. Set aside a little time in your life just to give thanks. Perseverance. Feel like a failure? Well, welcome to the club. The truth is that most highly successful people go through periods in their lives when all their best efforts seem to fail. The question isn't whether you'll have your ups and your downs, everyone does, but rather, how you will respond to them when they arrive. Whether you're up or down, remember that it's only temporary. Solutions are waiting to be found. However, there is no substitute for searching earnestly, sincerely, with the clear intention of finding your answer. Successful people go through the same trials that afflict everyone else, they just handle them better. So how do you turn failure into success? Here are a few ideas. 1. Listen to your heart. 1. Before you make changes, decide what it is that you really want out of life. 1. Your greatest teacher is failure, which provides the chance to learn about yourself. 2. Listen to the critics. 2. You don't have to take every detractor to heart, but at least listen to their assessments. 3. Tell yourself, yes, you can. Don't get discouraged, take steps toward your goal. 3. Don't listen to those who say that it's impossible. 4. Pay the price. 4. The price of success is multiple failures. 4. Get used to it, accept it, and move forward. 4. Dedicate yourself to the path that will ultimately lead to the realization of your ambitions, and don't let yourself get distracted. You are both cursed and blessed by the presence of your heroic image, the person you long to become. What ultimately matters isn't whether you achieve that heroic image. It's whether you try. Go for it. Takeaways. 1. You can turn your job into a fulfilling career and emerge as the person you truly want to be. 2. Each person hopes to fulfill an internal heroic image, a view of themselves that is good and powerful. 3. The drive to fulfill this heroic image affects many decisions in life. 4. Even successful people recognize that, in many ways, they have fallen short of their heroic ideal. 5. Rather than becoming disappointed, try your best to be your best. 6. When you approach life in a thoughtful way, good things happen serendipitously. 7. Call it karma if you wish. The universe often rewards good. 8. Do you see the universe as a basically friendly place? Your answer will color many of your choices. 9. You will be happier if you think of we and not of me. 10. Take time out to be grateful for what you have. 11. Did you know that around 70% of our viewers haven't subscribed to our channel yet? If you're one of them, why not consider hitting that subscribe button? It's a great way to stay up to date with our latest videos and support our channel at the same time. 11. Join the majority of our community and subscribe today. Thanks for watching.